I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards.
An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
Where are people calling me now? So annoying.
Concentrate, like we practiced. Now, fire!
Never any shortage of these.
Get out of here!
All right,
Where is... Oh shit.
I'm taking these apprentices to Redcliffe.
They
First
did.
enchanter says you need every able-bodied mage for the war. They're young, but capable enough, as you saw.
But they did. Okay, whatever. Better save. Okay, hello.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
You asked me if I find you a mule.
Oh, no, I sent the elf to do that. I wouldn't dream of asking a stranger to do it. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
I'm Carl, pleased to meet you.
I don't normally take this route, but with the war I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out?
How?
Of all the other things that went wrong, it's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll
Yes,
never
I
get
think
to
I use it.
But just as well. You'll find the golem in a village named Honleith, in the hinterlands. Here, I'll mark it on your map. I've heard it might be dangerous there with all the darkspawn about, but I'll wager that's not an issue for someone like you. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
If it doesn't?
Maybe you could look up the fellow who owned the golem before. If he's still about, that is. Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
Yes, hand on free stuff to me. Awesome.
I shall do so.
Grab it.
Immediately.
Yes.
Oh, thank the Maker. We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
How about... no.
We should... Order. Ready. Another corpse for the pile. How amusing!
Ow! Oh. Oh shit. Thank you for following! Right now I cannot see who's falling, but thank you. He did. Kill him now. No, wake him up.
Oh, what? I rather thought I would wake up dead.
Please
Or
don't.
not
I
wake
don't
up
need
at
it.
all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet.
I have some question.
Ah, so I am to be interrogated. Let me save you some time. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
I'm rather happy you failed.
So would I be in your shoes. For me, however, it sets a rather poor precedent, doesn't it? Getting captured by a target seems a tad detrimental to one's budding assassin career.
Too bad for you then.
Yes, it's true. Too bad for me.
What are the Antiva crows?
This elf is a crow. That makes sense. They are an order of assassins out of Antiva. I understand they almost run that nation, and are hired only at great expense.
Quite right. I'm surprised you haven't heard much of the crows out here. Back where I come from, we're rather infamous.
Not for being good assassins, I see.
Oh, fine. Is that what you Fereldans do? Mock your prisoners? Such cruelty.
Who are you?
A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Logain, I think his name was. Yes, that's it.
Does it mean you are loyal to Logain?
I have no idea what his issues are with you. The usual, I imagine. You threaten his power, yes? Beyond that, no, I am not loyal to him. I was contracted to perform a service.
And now you have failed your service!
Oh, well, that's between Logain and the crows, and between the crows and myself.
And between you and me.
Isn't that what we're establishing now?
Got me an asshole. When will you see him next?
I wasn't. If I had succeeded, I would have returned home and the crows would have informed your Logain of the results, if he didn't already know. If I had failed, I would be dead, or I should be, at least as far as the crows are concerned. No need to see Logain then.
And if you failed?
What can I say, huh? I am an eternal optimist. Although the chances of succeeding at this point seem a bit slim, don't they? No, I don't suppose you'd find that funny, would you?
How much are you paid?
I wasn't paid anything. The crows, however, were paid quite handsomely, or so I understand. Which does make me about as poor as a chantry mouse, come to think of it. Being an Antivan crow isn't for the ambitious, to be perfectly honest.
And then why are you one?
Well, aside from a distinct lack of ambition, I suppose it's because I wasn't given much of a choice. The crows bought me young. I was a bargain, too, or so I'm led to believe. But don't let my sad story influence you. The crows aren't so bad. They keep one well supplied. Wine, women, men, whatever you happen to fancy. Though the whole severance package is garbage, let me tell you. If you're considering joining, I'd really think twice about it.
Thanks, I take down the advertisement.
You seem like a bright girl. I'm sure you have other options.
And that's what I want to know.
Then, unless you're quite stuck on cutting my throat or something equally gruesome, perhaps you'd care to hear a proposal.
I'm listening.
Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the crows pause. So, let me serve you instead.
And what do you want in return?
Well, let's see. Being allowed to live would be nice, and would make me marginally more useful to you. And somewhere down the line, if you should decide that you no longer have need of me, then I go on my way. Until then, I am yours. Is that fair?
Well, accept your offer.
What? You're taking the assassin with us now?
Yep.
Does that really seem like a good idea?
But don't worry about it, we could use him. If you want to kill him also, then you do it.
Well, no. I suppose we could use whatever help we can get.
Yeah.
Still, if there was a sign we were desperate, I think it just knocked on the door and said hello.
A fine plan. But I would examine your food and drink far more closely from now on, were I you.
That's excellent advice for anyone. I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
Yay! First save.
How are we going to do this?
Never any shortage of these ones. If you insist.
You're big. I'm gonna kill you.
Have at you then.
Oh, okay. More people. You're supposed to do that. Like, I'm posting.
I hate the smell these things leave on my blades.
Where? Coming from? Oh, there.
I love this. I hope I don't get blood all over his head. Time for a little bloodletting, I see.
Watch out!
As you say. This is a golem, I believe. Damaged, perhaps beyond repair. There may be a way to reactivate it, though that is not necessarily wise.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Oh. Huh.
On it.
Come here, bro. Come here.
Oh, another fatality! This won't take long.
Yeah, let's see what you have. Hell. Okay.
You have excellent taste.
Oh wait, we've been here. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, we need to use those shit. Bomb. Acid. Shock bomb.
As you like. On it. This won't take long.
Will and Spencer Brew. Someone upgraded this.
By the Maker, we're saved!
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us?
No, I'm Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Here! Thank the Maker for our luck! But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm looking for whoever owned the statue outside.
The statue outside? Why would... Oh, I think I see. You bought the control rod, didn't you? You came here looking for Shale.
Don't fry me.
That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance!
Killed your father?
My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Isles of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais, and what did he get? One day my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and Shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake Shale up, well, it's yours now.
Except it doesn't work.
My mother might have passed along the wrong command phrase when she sold the rod. She said she never wanted to see Shale active again. Look, I'll tell you the command phrase, but I'll need your help first. I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you?
I'll see if I can find her.
You will? Thank the Maker! My father's
Why don't
laboratory is
thank me?
just past the next area, I think. She
All
has
right.
to be there.
Go find a little girl. Here we go. Well, saving, awesome. Don't have to do that. Oh, look.
Immediately.
Immediately.
As you say.
Deep mushroom. Okay. He did. Oh, look at that, demons. Is everyone doing okay? Okay, we doing?
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Yeah, go for it. God damn it, you suck. Oh look, stuff for me.
What do you mean you've never climbed a tree? Don't cats like to be in trees? Oh look, someone's come to play. You have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people.
Good, just say if your father's worried about you.
Father? Oh, you can tell him I'm fine. Maybe he'll come and stay with us, too. Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
Sure, let's leave. You can bring in the cat.
I can't go. Kitty says she can't come, and I'm not leaving her. She'd be lonely.
You are so kind, Amalia. I would miss you dearly if you left.
The cat talks.
Of course, silly.
Talking is simple enough, once you know how.
Alright, what are you really?
I am a cat, really. Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger.
Stranger who finds you very interesting.
Oh, did you hear that, Amalia? I have another admirer.
That's because you're wonderful, Kitty.
I have been bound to this chamber for decades, cut off from all contact. It has been maddening. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever.
Let having the girl, you mean possessor?
That's such a crude way of putting it. I do not wish to harm Amalia. I merely want to see your world through her eyes. Is that so wrong?
Oh, free. You can have the girl.
No. I can hear it in your voice. You lie. You mean to deceive me. I will not allow it.
No, Kitty!
You will not take the child from me. She shall be mine forever.
Oh shit. No, titty monster.
Not enough!
Whoops.
It seems we are at an impasse, so let me propose... Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place. That's such a crude way. I do not wish to harm Amalia. I merely want to see your world through her eyes. Is that so wrong?
Tell me how to free
The
them.
mage's wards hold me within the...
Oh, this is so exciting! Kitty is going to be free! I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and pretty. I like it when Kitty sings to me.
What do you need? Ask away. I suppose when the Grand Cleric let Duncan... Ask me... What do you need? Ask away. Same way you did. You drink some blood, you choke on it. I do my best. Let's see, I was in the Chantry before. I trained for many years. You're telling... The Grand Cleric didn't want to let me go. I don't know. I'll always be thankful to Duncan for recruiting me. No, it's... Come on, let's go.
Father doesn't like cats, but he never met Kitty.
So, tell me, how did you become a Grey Warden?
I was cast out to die in the deep roads where I met Duncan.
You survived the deep roads and the darkspawn that dwelled there? Truly, you were born to be a Grey Warden.
Let's hope to confront my brother, keep me going.
Take heart, dear friend. You survived, even when you were not expected to. We do not know yet what lies in store for you, or the name you carry. It is not so bad, is it, being a Grey Warden?
Oh, my half got me, but I will protect her.
Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be.
Kitty says Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in this room. Isn't that awful?
God damn it, I'm burning myself.
Fuck. Yes. I can feel the magic fading. Oh, I had forgotten how it feels not to be caged.
Kitty? What's happening?
A wonderful thing, my dear, for both of us. Betrayal! You will not take the girl. She is mine!
Kitty! You're scaring me! I won't let you inside me! I won't!
Good. There we go.
That's all of them, yes?
Cool. Kitty. Take your shit, kitty. Thank you.
You did it! You freed her! Thank you so much!
I'm sorry I ran away, Daddy. I was so scared.
It's all right, Butterfly. You're safe now. All the bad creatures are gone. The phrase to activate Shale is Dulan Han. If you still want that bloody thing. I wouldn't if I were you. Now we should go, and quickly. Thank you again. We owe you our lives.
Okay. Wait a minute. Let me go out here. Yep. Shale, now you be mine.
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And not even a mage this time. Probably stumbled across the rod by accident, I suppose. Typical.
You just stumbled across it.
So it knew what it was doing. Shocking. I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
And the villagers had no idea they were being watched. Creepy.
I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead?
Not all of them.
Some got away then. How unfortunate.
You didn't care for them, I take it.
Familiarity breeds contempt, as they say, and after 30 years as a captive audience, I was as familiar with these villagers as one could possibly be. Not that I wish their fate on them, no. But it did make for a delightful change of pace.
Did you watch the attack?
Not as much as it would think. There was running and screaming, and then days and days of watching the Darkspawn prowl around. I would never have thought there could be something less interesting than the villagers, but there it was. Well, go on then. Out with it. What is its command?
Do you have a name?
Perhaps. I may have forgotten after all the years of being called Golem. Golem, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Golem and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Golem, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must.
It certainly does, right in this hand.
I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something.
Alright, give Sarah a hug.
I don't appreciate foreign objects invading my personal space. Well, usually.
And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is... broken?
So, what now? You gonna kill the Rampage?
Don't be ridiculous. Well, I wouldn't mind killing the birds. Those evil birds and their foul droppings. I could crush them all. I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means I have free will, yes? It is simply, what should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me?
I didn't give him much thought.
I see. Wonderful. I suppose I have two options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
You killed your former master?
Did I? I remember that I had a former master. The mage with the furry brows who poked and prodded and barked orders. Did I kill him? I hope I did kill him. Perhaps the last order he barked was, "Golem, stop crushing my head." Ah!
I noticed you don't call him it.
Yes, I'm just funny that way.
Are you going to keep calling me it?
Yes, very likely.
What do you want to do?
I watched this village for so long, so I have no idea what I want to do.
You're welcome to come with me.
Mobile.
Are you certain you want to bring that thing with us? It could be dangerous and large.
I think it's a portable battering ram.
Good point. Better it than me, anyhow.
I will follow it about then. For now. I am called Shale, by the way.
I'm Kara, pleased to meet you.
This should be interesting.
Hungry? Okay.
The Blight. How will you end it?
We have to fight the Archdemon.
Is that all? It is surrounded by an ocean of darkspawn. How will you reach it? If you reach it, how will you slay it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order.
What have you heard?
Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed.
I'm not here to impress you.
Evidently not. It remains only to see what you are here for.
Yeah. Indeed. Yes, take me by the horn, by bitch. Do your job.
I see it found some augmentation crystals. I was not even aware it knew about them. Well done. So, what does it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find I'm already too wide as it is.
No, they're quite slimming.
It must be the vertical pattern it put them in. Did it know to do that? It must have. I think it should find some more as soon as possible. I want to glitter from ear to ear, so to speak.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Ooh, shiny.
Herbert. There we go.
Yes. Sitting, as you observed.
Cute, you did silent tap, I see.
Your grasp of the obvious is remarkable.
Oh, you don't like me much, do you?
Warden, if I truly disliked you, I would leave. That I am still here, you may interpret however you choose.
Fine, let's go.
I did. Parshera. Was there anything else?
Oh, that's good.
Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. I am hardly surprised. To answer a question.
What's the answer?
Were you not at Ostagar when the army was overwhelmed? That is your answer.
Why would a Canary care about the Blight?
Why do you?
It's, it could destroy the world.
Do you think the Kunari live on some other world, then?
Do you have a report back, then?
Yes.
When are you doing that?
Never. I cannot go home.
Well, you can stay with us.
Thank you. Can we move on? We keep the darkspawn waiting.
Let's go.
As you wish.
Oh, he liked me! Make me like me! Yay! Okay.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
Do you see where...
Did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfels. A whole pack of them, in fact.
That's what I remember telling you, Limit.
Well, if you're going to go and pay... Let's see. My mother was a... He was good to me. And he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough.
So you know it is?
I know who I was told was my father. He died even before my mother did, anyhow. It isn't important. Our Lehman eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But anyhow, so off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10, just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
An awful thing to do to a child.
Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence, I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Jarl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
Are you sure he isn't your father?
Yes, I'm quite sure. Anyway.
Okay.
Here I am. Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
What does it take to become an assassin?
Well, survive. But quite frankly, the truth is that all it requires is the desire to kill people for a living. It's surprising how well one can do in such a field.
You did quite well, no doubt.
Within the crows, an assassin debilitate your foe, either by poison or by crippling their limbs, makes any follow-up combat you need to engage in that much simpler.
You always use poison then?
I do. It is not something inherent in an assassin's skills, however. Of course, so let's just...
Have I ever told you I really like the way you wear your hair?
My hair? Thank you.
It's very nice, and it suits you. Simple. Not like the elaborate hairstyles we wore in Orlais. They involved flowers, ribbons, jewels. 1 year, feathers were all the rage, and Lady Elise decided she needed to outdo everyone else, and actually wore live songbirds in her voluminous hair. The chirping was quite charming for a while, but you must realize, terrified little birdies often have loose bowels.
Dear maker.
Yes, you can imagine what she looked like by the end of the evening. But I was trying to say something nice to you, wasn't I? Oh, forgive me. My mind wanders so. It's just that I feel so comfortable talking to you, like I could say anything and you wouldn't judge me.
I actually like the way you ramble.
You see? This is what I mean. You're such a pleasure to talk to. I haven't felt this close to anyone in a long time. I really enjoy your company.
And you often enjoy company of women?
And what would you do if I said I do? Very much so, in fact.
I'm flattered that you like my company then.
There's no one else I'd rather spend time with. Come then, let us get going. If I recall correctly, you have some important earth-shattering business to attend to.
Yeah, I do. Pepper.
Your dog is filthy. I can smell him 50 yards off.
Good, he will feel our enemy with his stench.
That may be so, but all the same, I would like your permission to bathe him.
Bathe? Can you just... Go ahead! Get a little bit... rank.
Excellent. I will get my soaps, and the dog shall have his bath after supper.
Oh, Pupper! Get you... There you bleed. Pet Pupper. Let's have a bathe, dude. Okay, I think we talked to everyone in the camp now. We can leave. Yes. I'm a pupper. Pupper. Sten.
Yes.
Take a lay.
Indeed.
Oh, battle. How can I do it?
You wanna die?
Good work.
Trap right ahead.
Yes. Oh wait,
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
it's important business. I need to see Earl Amon.
The Arl? Then you don't know. Has nobody out there heard?
I have Earl Amon sick, that's what you mean.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying. We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, our Lehman's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainisfere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Ten Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
You don't believe Loghain's lies?
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
What evil things are you talking about?
Some call them the Walking Dead. Decomposing corpses, returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come, with greater numbers. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arl Eamon.
Of course we help.
There are no darkspawn here, and nothing to gain. It is a fool's errand.
What do you want us to do instead?
Leave.
Leave? And what about our plan to get Arl Eamon's help?
The plan was never to come and defend this village.
There's a chance to rescue it all. We have to try.
Yet helping these humans does nothing of the sort.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
I want to discuss the situation with you.
Of course.
Do you have some Eamon's knight here?
I have those few who returned from their quest. You know, Eamon's illness is... I know little about... Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
The villager?
Sir Perth insists. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss.
Do you need more men here with you?
We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible.
What exactly are these things attacking?
I do not know. All I know is these things don't fall easily.
What happens if the battle is over?
Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, Eamon would be in a better position to reward you, to be honest. Very well.
Okay.
Let us pray. You are of dwarven blood and a stranger amongst us, yet you defend a home that is not your own. We are grateful for that. Not many in... allow...
How awful this must be for...
All those... They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. It is... they... Please, have mercy. You would? Blessed...
Why haven't Mother and Father returned yet? I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men coming?
Night approaches and our men are out.
You're a Grey Warden, right? My husband and son went there to bring the chant of light to the chastened. But I haven't heard from them since. I am. You've heard of me? I'm sorry to burden you with my mourning. May her be with you. You're a Grey Warden, right? My husband and son went there to bring the chant of light. I am.
Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet. Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible. You poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too. He said something about saving Mother. He's just... I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful. I went to our house. I called and I called, but he never answered. I wonder if he... You will. I'm so scared, Father. What are we going to do?
Silence, girl. Do you want the... I'm too old to fight. It's frustrating to stand in here and watch the young take up
All right.
arms.